Evening. So here's our foal now, 3 weeks old. As you can see, he's thriving and doing well, growing on fine. We'll pick up all the bits we've picked up on so far are still going the right direction, so we've still got him nice at the ground. He's nice in his pasterns, still got a bit of quality that we saw when he was just hours old. Nice second thigh that we're looking for. He's obviously getting far more independent and cocky, so it's not so easy to film. At this stage we're starting to look more, he's sort of set up on his legs, we're starting to look more for the proportions of him. So as you see, he's still got the power he was born with through the chest, lovely proportion through between the depth of his chest and the length of his leg. He's got the power through his hind quarters that we're looking for, and he's quite a nice short compact pony. We're still very pleased with him, so what we're going to do now is old Feather holding the mare, we'll try and get some footage of him moving, because at this stage you should be starting to see how they move and whether there's any kind of sort of potential for a good mover, if you like. So if you just we'll watch him walk away first. Try and get side on, it's not so easy filmed, but he's a very active walker. He's got this nice sloping shoulder, you see him trotting there. Nice sloping shoulder, which means he's got this nice lovely length of stride in front. See him as he comes back to us now. So yeah, you see him walking there, see how the length of stride. He's been silly. Just walk, Dad. Turn and walk back. Try and see him walking. Just walk slowly. Thinks he's the king around here at the moment. So if you watch him walk, he's got the lovely length of stride in front, but he's also tracking up, steady son, tracking up beautifully behind. He uses his hind leg, which when I say tracking up, I mean it comes right up from behind and straight into where the front foot left. In fact, he's just about overstriding. Right, we'll try a wee trot now. Now if we watch him trot, you can see how, what I would say, loose legged he is. So his legs are very loose and he's using all his joints. The hocks are moving, knees are moving. Seen him going away from us now. Watch him come back here. Steady. Too quick. Steady. Once he settles. Yeah, he can move, but as I say, when you see him trot, he uses all the joints in his legs. So the pasterns, these nice pasterns that are low set in the ground, or were low set in the ground, they're now being used where they should be, so when he hits the ground it's got the spring to come back up. And as I say, he moves with what I would call loose legs, so every joint's moving. See him from behind here, he's still got this nicely laid in second thigh. The fault I was picking on when he was young, this, you know, he had that kind of 10 to 2. I see him coming towards me, I would say that's 90% corrected. He's only 3 weeks old and I'm 100% sure that'll come round to exactly where we want it now. Again, just, you know, we can now see, if you judge them at 3 weeks old, they say they come back to that kind of proportions, that kind of stage at 3 years. You know, they go through different stages in between, but you'll come back to that. So at 3 weeks old, sorry, I think we've got a right good foal here. And we'll not decided what we're going to do with him yet, but he's a lovely foal and we're very pleased with him. And hopefully you've seen through the videos I've done that we kind of managed to pick the potential in him early on. There he's trotting now. So it was really to see, don't get me wrong, we've picked on a good one here. This is our first foal born and it was just happened to be him that I filmed. And as I keep saying, not every foal comes out and looks like him, so we've picked on what I think is quite a good one in terms of the way he's put together and the way he moves. So we're pleased with him and we'll see how he goes on from here. But as I say, hopefully you managed to see some of the things we're talking about as a young foal and how they've gone from hours old that we've seen them to what he is now. And as I say, we think he's got the potential, he's certainly got the attitude to be quite a good one, so we're up to see his friends. So that's us. Final show off there. But I hope you've enjoyed it and I hope some folk have picked some stuff up from it. And as I say, any questions, don't be frightened to give us a shout. Okay, thank you, bye.